Hello, this is part 2 of my video response for day 3 prompt of the 31 Days of Tarot Challenge by Anthony. As I have promised, I am now going to show you the next two of my top 5 oracle decks in 2018. So for the first part of the video, you can see my Moonology Oracle, Queen of the Moon Oracle, and Foxfire the Kitsune Oracle. Those are my three of my top 5. And then these are the next. I know these are 3 decks, so it makes it top 6 instead of top 5. But yeah, I really cannot decide because I really got very nice oracles in 2018. So the first one is Oracle of Mystical Moment by Catherine Wilstein. I know that this deck was originally an indie deck, but I was very happy because finally the author decided to make it a mass published deck. So I can I could buy the deck in a book depository. I bought most of my decks there because they have free international shipping. So yeah, that helps a lot. So this deck, I wanted it the first time I saw it because it's very whimsical, has a very Tim Burton feeling about it, but it's also very a gentle deck. A very dreamy, very gentle deck, and I think this deck is very like it's a deck to go to when you want some gentle advice, when you want some comfort, some assurance, or when you want to ask about love. Or yeah, I think this deck is very useful for encouragement, for if you need some nice words when you are feeling low, when you are feeling unsure of yourself. This deck makes a good friend, makes a good company. So like this one, Tiny Triumphs, I have been getting this several times. So it's like encouraging me that small steps are okay, that winning is about showing up. It's not about it's not always about big leap of faith. It's like taking one step after the next. Home in the Sky, and then Change of Season. I also have been getting this one a lot when I asked about why situation has not changed. So this card has shown up a lot for me in 2018, assuring me that there are seasons for everything. I just have to be patient and doing my part of the work. The Observer, it's like waiting patiently and observing everything around you, being mindful and all that. And this one is also very beautiful, White Rose of Hope. This is one of my favorite cards in the deck. This one, The Gift, I think this has very Christmassy feel, about talking about friendship and about giving and receiving, about companions. I think this deck is very beautiful, and I love it that the author is now in the process of making a tarot deck. I definitely will buy that one. So yeah, it has very whimsical feel, very fantasy, a fairy tale feel to it, and at the same time, it's also the arts are very three-dimensional, and I have a tendency to pick three-dimensional decks lately because it helps me to to absorb the image, to feel the image. Protectiveness. This one is very cool. It's like she is it's like this is symbolize her experience, her family, that are those are things that make her. This is about your journey through life, trying to enjoy it as you can, accumulate your experience and friends you made along the way. Pure nature, about back to nature thing, about being yourself, being your natural self, no faking it. My dear friend, I think the keywords is also I think the keyword is very straightforward, which is why I like it, and it also goes well with the artwork. So this deck is also one that you can read intuitively. You just have to look at the keyword and like, okay, I look at this artwork first and then connect it with the keyword, and then I got the essential, the main core message of the card. To the moon and back. Stranded, I have been getting this one a lot also. Sea Witch is about your inner child. Butterfly Garden, about enjoying things around you, and about being grateful and seeing the world as a playground. So yeah, treasured memories. This is has very Six of Cups feel to me. Listen, I have been getting this a lot too, listening to the nature whisper, about listening to the universe. Moon dance, like dancing in the night. Keys on trees, I've been getting this a lot too. If you get stuck, just look around you, look at the opportunities that you miss, that you might use to release yourself. Night ride, about friendship. Yeah, this one about temptation. Mermaid's love, it's almost like the lovers, the perfect key to someone's heart, how everything is connected. So this is very whimsical, but at the same time very powerful deck, and also very gentle in its approach, and it's very comforting deck, especially when you feel low. So yeah, that's why I love it. But the only complaint I have about it is the guidebook. So if you can see there, it's missing a chunk of the guidebook, several pages. I have complained to the US Games, but then my friend sent me photos of the missing pages. So yeah, so I finally used that. So yeah, that's the Oracle of Mystical Moments, which was also one of the decks that I crossed off my wish list in 2018. It has been on my wish list for quite some time, and I finally bought it. All right. Next one would be Work Your Light Oracle cards. So I normally didn't. Before this I didn't go for a pastel colored deck, but this one really surprised me. The cards are quite powerful, especially with regards to light workers. For us light workers, this deck is really helpful. It also has some cards that address shadow work, like this one. Align your life. What is no longer in alignment with who you truly are? I have been getting this a lot as well. Share your voice, about coming out of the shell to express yourself. So these are, normally I don't like decks that use Photoshop a lot, but this one really works for me. And I also love the matte finish, and the size of the card is also, it makes it very comfortable for shuffling as well. It's not too wide, it's not too long, it's just right. And the colors are very beautiful. I love the backs of the cards. I love how the artwork, which reminds me of the Star Child and Moon Child tarot. since they come from the same artist. And yeah, I mean, these are very very great decks when you are doing reading for your spiritual growth, for your spiritual gift, asking about your spiritual gift. Also, it has some decks that address your shadow side, but in just in general terms, like this one, releasing past contracts. So releasing your past that is no longer serving you. It used to bind you, but you are no longer bound with it. Keepers of the earth. Break the chain. I have been getting this a lot as well. So break the chain with the negative programming of my upbringing and trying to find my true self. Yeah, so these are very very beautiful cards. Sometimes it comes with a warning, boundaries, not to let anyone cross your boundaries, violate your boundaries. Gathering. It also has some, this one is soul family, soul tribe. It also has some like warning, like this one, no, simply no, just wait, postpone, pause, say no. And this one also, protection, call back your power, cut the cord. So there are some warning cards here. Some card for reflection, mirror, who or what is triggering you, because our behavior are sometimes reflected in how others respond to us. And there are also cards about so that one is no, this one is encouragement, leap of faith. Play, don't take life too seriously. Life is not a bloodbath or a battlefield, it's a playground. So I have been getting this a lot, and I have understood what it means now. Don't dim to fit in. This is also kind of a gentle warning not to dim ourselves to make somebody else shine. This reminds me of the tower. I've been getting this a lot as well. Take a break, you are already doing it. So some are encouragement, some are affirmation, like this one. This one I really love it because the guidebook, in the guidebook the description is just yes. So I mean, this is a very comforting card when you ask about a decision and then you get this card. It's like a big fat affirmation from the universe to just take it, trust your path. If you weren't afraid, what would you do? So some of the keywords are, a lot of the keywords are in form of question, so that we can ask ourselves what's the answer that we already know. So yeah, the ever unfolding rose, this is very beautiful. So life is happening for us and not to us. So there's a difference. It happens, bad things happen for our good, not to make us a victim. So yeah, I really love this deck. It really surprised me because normally I don't go for Photoshop and pastel color decks, but yeah, this is really has been a really powerful deck for me when reading for myself and others, especially in spiritual matters. And last but not least, definitely, is the wild. This is an honorable mention, Wild Offering Oracle. So this is more like a affirmation deck than an oracle deck, because you got the come on, focus. Alright, so yeah, this is more like affirmation decks than oracle decks, because you can, there is no guidebook, you just see the message here and the keyword, only has keyword and message. But yeah, this is a good thing, a good deck for if you want some messages in form of writing rather than picture, then this is definitely a go-to deck. I did my wheel of the year with this deck so that I will know what message will be of use for me in every month of 2019. So yeah, this is a very good deck as well. It covers a lot of topics, and I think this may not be for everyone, because sometimes they use the word God. This deck used the word God a lot, but it's definitely all inclusive, because the back of the deck is Ganesha, so it does not refer to one specific religion. But yeah, it acknowledges the divine being as our guiding light. So the artwork is very beautiful, and yeah, even though there is no it's mostly words, but yeah, this is a very good affirmation card. Sorry, affirmation deck. So yeah, this one I purchased in late 2018. This one is particularly very good. So yeah, you get the general idea of what this deck looks like. So it covers a lot of topics, and you can use it for, it's very good for live reading, for one card pull, when you need some message of the day. This can be very useful. Right, okay, so those are my rounding up the top 5 Oracle decks of 2018. I hope you enjoy that. So let me put this back together. This is the cover of the box has very beautiful butterfly in it. So yeah, those are my rounding up my top 5 Oracle deck for 2018. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much for watching.